Welcome back, everyone. This is Donnie, and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. Today, I've got part 5 of my Diamond Art Club haul, and it is day 2 of my week of Diamond Art Club unboxings. So I just grabbed the box, one of the boxes that was up front, so it's probably one of my most current shipments. And I think there's only one in here, so it will be a rather short one today. So let's get this open. Which is good because I had a really full house today. And it's like 5 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm just now being able to record. Because, you know, it's kind of hard to record when there's a baby and a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old and 5 adults, plus my father stopped by. So, yeah, it's been a pretty busy day today. Alright, yes, so there is one in here. Let's get rid of the big box. Oh, it's heavy, too. Alright. Now, this is one I've had on my wish list for a very long time. I do believe they reduced the price on it, or it went on sale or something, because this one used to be like $75. But I know I didn't pay that much for it. So let me get that information and I'll be with you in a flash. Okay, I was wrong. I did not... This wasn't the most recent, but it's up there. I've received a few since then, but this was up front, so I grabbed it. And again, it's got the Snowflake Holograph. I know some of you don't care, but I just think it looks just so cool. All right, anyway, I could be wrong about the price. Used to be $75 or $70, but I think that it used to be, and that's always what put me off from buying it. But it is $59.99 on their site, and it is called, here, let me turn it this way so you can see the box, Sneaky Cat. Here is a picture of this image. This is 107 by 52 centimeters, and it's square. So this is a very large square. This will be a very big challenge for me, but I like cats, and I seem to just be attracted to all the cat diamond paintings. So let's open it. It has 40 colors. And let's see. This one I ordered on September 24th. They shipped it September 25th, and I received it September 28th. Yes, today is November 2nd. But like I said, I had these backed up for a while. So it looks like they've been using this Snowflake Holograph for a while now. But look at how beautiful that is. Oh. Okay, and Eve Izette is the artist that does Sneaky Cat. And there's a lot of drills in here. There's one. Here's our canvas. Oh, it's all in one bag. There's our drills. All right. So because it is square, they did send the tweezers, a 6-placer on this one. See that? 6-placer in there. 2 chunks of wax. Your drill pen, the clear tray, some baggies, and a squishy. And tweezers, if I didn't say that already. And I'll just show you the tweezers that they send are these right here. The pointy, nice quality tweezers. We go through a lot of them because we're rough on them here. Okay. Let's set these drills to the side and we'll look at that in a momento. Since this is the only one in this package, we can take a little bit more time looking it over. which will be good because it's very large. And there are no ABs in this one because this was before, this image came out before they started doing the square ABs. So my table is a little, here you're going to see a mess. So let's open it up a little bit here. And yes, you can see my project. I'm working on some of the keychains while I do my editing that I got from Diamond Art Club. This is the Cupcake. Really pretty. Oh, I actually finished this side of it, so you can see that what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Very sparkly. And my light just went off. It's my USB port. Something's going on with it. So, there. Got a little bit better lighting. Alright, so now we can see a little better. Okay, it goes this way. I'm going to move this so I can go all the way up. Alright. And here you can see my little Pennywise. Gotta get him out of the way too. Alright. Alright. Oh, so this is a very giant cat. And it is a calico. So it's a she. I would want to say that it kind of resembles my daughter's cat, Sabrina. The last cat she owned, the last cat she had that passed away most recently. And I mean, of course she wasn't purple, but I think I would probably do this for her. I did a Diamond Dots brand black cat for Shadow, her other cat that passed away. Look at that. Gosh, this is so big. I can't even get my whole desk. Man, look at this beauty. It's still going. I mean, yeah, they're not as large as the princesses from Mandy Manzano, but this is wider. The princesses are only 42? Yeah, 42 by 125. And this is 107 by 52. So there's an extra 10 centimeters wide on these. And this was back when they were still putting the stickers inside the canvas. So here we are with, it's kind of like a, I don't know, not a watercolor, but I don't know what you would call that kind of art. But I love how it's got the tail in front of its face, and it's kind of, it thinks it's hiding behind its tail. So you can just see the eyes peeking out behind it. You know, and I've seen many people do this one, and the result is just splendid. It's beautiful. And because of the size of this, you're going to get some color blocking. You know, even though there's a lot of color changes, they're big areas because of how big this diamond painting is. So, yeah, you're going to have a lot of color changes, but you're also going to have a little bit of color blocking in with those color changes. And if you go like I do, I take the smaller side. So I would start from like the left or the right and move my way up, like I did on the New York skyline. I wouldn't start like here and go up because it would just be too hard to find an area this wide, as wide as this 107 centimeters wide, to do my painting, because, you know, how many of us actually have that much space to actually work with? Yeah, I'm sure some people do. Some people have those drafting tables that tilt. That would be perfect for something like this. I do have a large tabletop tilt table, but I don't have a table that I can take up that much real estate, and that's why I stopped using it. My laptop takes up a lot of room on this table. You know, not a lot. It's just taking up the corner here, basically. But, you know, I have all my Etsy shop stuff against the wall, and I have a lot of table space, but still, this is not... I always have stuff that I've got piled up over here, you know, that needs to be dealt with or whatever. So there's always something there, and I kind of need that space. So all I really have is this area. And I know with doing unboxings and having the giant ones like this, I could do them on the kitchen table, but I really don't want to have to set up the tripod, get the camera out there, plug it in, all that stuff. So I do with what I have, and I think zooming it out like this, you can basically see the whole thing here, at least width-wise. You can't see the length, or whatever you want to call this, the length and this the width. You can't see it all at once, but you can get a good idea of how big this thing is. That's the length of my arm, and it's pretty much goes all the way up and there. So it's long, wide, whatever number you want to call it. But look at the purples. Come on. If you're a purple lover, how could you pass this up? Especially if you're a purple and a cat lover, So you want to see the drill field? It's Diamond Art Club quality, and we've got our Tarpaulin Canvas, very soft. And, some people see this kind of stuff on their diamond painting, and this is just the cover settling into the glue. It's not hurting it. It's just like leaving an impression on it. It's not affecting it. You can see how it's got the little marks on it, but it doesn't hurt the glue. You will still be able to place your drills on there no problem, because it's still flat. It's just kind of like a I don't know, I'm really bad at similes, but it's not gonna hurt it. It doesn't hurt it. It's probably because it's been rolled up for a while, because this Sneaky Cat has been around with Diamond Art Club for a long time. Since the beginning, from as far as I know, since the beginning of the time that I've been shopping with them. And I made my first purchase July 4th of 2018. So I think they started their company in May of 2018. So I believe this has been around at least since July. But here is, okay, focus. I might have to zoom back in for you to be able to see the drill field, because it doesn't want to focus with it pulled out that far. Is it working? No, let me do it in for a little bit so you can see. There we go. So there's that drill field. You can see that glittery, the glitter, it's part of the canvas itself. You can see here on the canvas, it's got that glitter too. It's part of the Tarpaulin Canvas that they use to make the colors pop. And it makes it that much prettier. But this is square, so this is going to take me a very long time to work on. I'm going to say this will probably take me a year to do. Just because I can't seem to concentrate on one diamond painting straight through. Unless, well, like, I worked on New York skyline straight through. I didn't work on anything in between it, but I was whipping through that really fast because it was round. I could use my mesh ruler, and I was able to use multi-placers really well. And this, I would definitely be using multi-placers. I would be switching colors a lot, so I would probably want to use my setup where I have multiple trays out at once. This has 40 colors, so that's quite a bit. And my tray thing only holds 12 colors, so I might just have to set up 2 of them. But that still is only half the colors. This is a lot. There is a lot of colors here. But it makes this cat that more colorful and just amazing. I mean, oh, sorry, let me go back out so you can see it better again. I mean, look at that. Look at how detailed that is. Look at the hairs. You could just see that being a cat. I mean, I could see that being my daughter's cat. And this tail is so fluffy, and it flows all the way around. I love it, and I'm so glad I was finally able to get it because I used my points. They have a program where you get points every time you purchase, and when you get, I think, 5,000 points, you get a $50. You get $50 off your next purchase, or you can use it for $50 towards your next purchase. And so I did that, and so I paid $9.99 plus $6.99 shipping. And that's all I paid for this because I used my points. And totally worth it to me. Totally worth it. So that's how I can justify getting something that is really hard to normally justify buying, especially because I am pretty certain this used to be like $75 for this diamond painting, and I always looked at it and said, I just can't pay that much money. And next thing I know, I'm like, okay, I want to use my points to buy something. And I saw that because I have my wish list. I still have a lot of stuff on my wish list, but it was still there. And I'm like, yeah, the price has changed, so I'm gonna go for it. And this bag is so huge. I don't know that I really need to take them out, but I'm going to. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen them pack this many into one bag before. Yes, they are linked. At first I thought they weren't because of this being loose here, but they are. So that's number 820. And let's go right here. Let's open it up. Oh my gosh, these colors are just so pretty too. We've got 3607 here. I'm going to go in really far. There we go. Now we can see the colors better, so I don't have to hold them up to the camera for you to see. Oh, it's folded again and again and again. So it looks like there's like 3 different strips. And we have the orange, just showing you some of these brighter colors, oranges and blues, and this magenta here. Were you able to see these when I flipped them over? Sorry, I've got to realize I'm a lot closer in now. There we go. So there's this blue. I know the numbers are upside down. That's 3846, and then 741 and 740. Those 2 colors are used in the Halloween nighttime that I'm working on right now. And then we got that magenta 917, some pinks and beautiful blues. What else was back here? Some greens. These are the ones that have just little colors in them compared to everything else. So I'm going to flip it over because I want to be able to try and get it back in the bag so I can get it back in the box, because I know I'm not going to be starting it tomorrow or anything. Alright, so here's another really pretty blue. 3844. I don't think it's going to focus if I bring it up too high. So I love the quality of their drills too. I've done Topsy Turvy, which was a square, and then I've done a couple of small rounds. I did just chilling with my cats. I did Wink. Is it just called? Oh, the Wink, which was round as well. And I did New York Skyline, which was round, and then I'm working on another round, which is Halloween nighttime. So it looks like it's about time for me to start on a square from Diamond Art Club, because I've done a lot of rounds for them. Alright, so here's 210, that pretty lavender color. It looks like there's 3 bags here, and this is 209. Okay, so that's a different, they're close in color. So we're going to have, it looks like we're going to have some blending going on. And then we have some 797. And there's our 310s. We only have 3 bags, which is not bad at all for something that size. For this size, I should say. And let me flip it over so we can look at what's on the other side. That 995 right there. It looks darker in the camera, but to me it's a deep ocean blue color. Beautiful. I love it. And all these purples are just getting me excited. Because there's this 3746 is another one of those really pretty purples. And 796 is another bright blue. There's 2 bags of that. And there's that 209. So this was the second side, right? Yeah. So I think it went like this. And our last string, other than this 820 that was by itself. But look at the shine on those diamonds. That's the one thing about squares, is you get a lot more detail. You supposedly don't get as much sparkle because there aren't as many facets on a square drill than on a round. But I really don't notice the difference in sparkle quality between round and square. And I used to prefer square because I wanted that filled in effect. I didn't want the gaps in the circles, but from far away, really, you can't tell. And it's just it's the crafter's preference whether they want to do square or round, and it could change. Like, I might switch back to liking squares later on, but right now I'm liking rounds because I can do them a lot faster with the mesh grid, the mesh ruler that they have, the tool, which is right here. I've got one I'll show you. There's a couple of them actually. So it makes it go a lot faster when I can use one of these to help guide all my drills into the right spots. And because of that, I've been preferring rounds. And I can't get these back in. Oh, they're falling. Okay, I'll just set them right there for now. All right, so we do have some 939, which is close to 310, but it is a very dark blue. And there's another magenta color, 718. 550, it's my favorite purple in the DMC line. We have 155, 208. So we have a lot of the 200 colors, purple colors. We have a beige color here, 2 bags of that. And then we have another pink, more blue, and then we have this 333 purple. That's pretty too, but that's more of a lavender color. And 823 is another really dark blue. And sometimes when something is supposed to be black, they'll use 823 and 939, or I never get that number right. Yeah, 939 instead of black. And you can't really tell that it's blue unless you have the 2 colors right next to each other. Then you can actually kind of see where the color difference is sometimes. And lastly, we have 340, which is another lavender purple. All right, so that is it for our sneaky cat. So how many of you have actually had your eye on Sneaky Cat? Have you ever seen it? I mean, I'm sure you've seen it somewhere, whether it be in the store or whether it was from somebody else doing it. Is it something you'd be interested in doing? I'm thinking this would be something that I would do like my friend Karen. She has a community project that she's doing where she lays it out once a week and everybody who is interested can come and help place drills, and then puts it away after the end of the day and then brings it out the next week and it slowly gets done. So, I mean, maybe I could get together with some local ladies and we can work on something like this. I think that would be a cool idea. So if you guys are in the Eugene, Springfield area, I know there are quite a few of you who live in this area here in Oregon, And some of you have joined the group. Some of you reached out to me to say, hey, I live nearby. You know, let me know if this is something you'd like to work on. I'm not sure if my home is the perfect place to get together, but if any of you have an idea, I would be very proud to use this project as something we could all work on to start. And who knows, how depends on how fast it gets done. Maybe we can keep going. And because I have a whole warehouse, basically my whole craft room full of diamond paintings that I know I will never be able to finish myself, and I would be more than excited to get something together to have everybody help out on. And then it could either be donated to be auctioned off somewhere or given to somebody special, or we could always work something out for where it will go afterwards, because I know I don't have enough wall space for every single diamond painting I own. So let me know, please, if you are interested, if you're in the area and you are interested in doing something like this with me, please send me a message on either Facebook to Diamond Painting by Donnie, or you can email me at diamondpaintingbydonnie@gmail.com. I would be very interested to hear from you if you are interested. Anyway, anyone else who would like to know more about this diamond painting, I'm sure you can find out more information. I gave you as much as the information I know, but you could probably find out more on diamondartclub.com. And if this is something you are interested in, you know, tell me this is something you have always had your eye on. I was super shocked, and like I said, super excited to see that the price was dropped, and I am almost 100%, I am 99.9% positive that it used to be more expensive, and being that it dropped, even if it was only $15, it was enough to get me to buy it. So let me know if this is something you would ever consider getting. Leave your comments down below. I love getting your comments, and hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because I always have content to post one way or the other. And I will see you guys in my next video. I look forward to it. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.